Hello students, welcome to online audio video lessons, an initiative taken by Sed Vidya Mandir English High School affiliated to CBSE. Myself Mrudula Kaddevaru, computer teacher for standard 2nd. So children, in the last session or in the last video we had discussed about WordPad, how to start WordPad and various parts of the WordPad window. Now in this session, let us see how to work with the WordPad window, how to save a file and also how to exit from the WordPad window. So children, let us begin. Working with text. So now if you want to type the text in the WordPad, you have few steps. Firstly, we have to create a new WordPad window. So for that, click the WordPad button and a menu appears. And in that, you have to select new. So children, I have already told you this is the WordPad button. So when you click on it, a menu appears. You can see various commands over here. So in this, you have to click new. And when you click on new, a blank document window appears. And then in that, you have to type the text. So children, this is the document window where you have to type the text, and here I have written a poem. So this is how we are going to type with the help of the keyboard. Now if you want to select the text or a line in a document, you have to bring the cursor to the beginning of the line and then click the left mouse button and drag it over the text. Suppose if I want to select this entire text, what I have to do? I have to bring my cursor to the beginning of the line, that is before T, and then click on left mouse button, and then when you click left mouse button, by clicking you have to just drag the mouse till the text finishes or till which line you want to select, and then release the mouse. So to select many lines of the text, you have to just drag the left mouse button diagonally over the text and then release it. Next we are going to study about the font group. So children, the font group is present under the home tab button in WordPad. This group has many options for formatting the text. That is, you can see, you can write the text bold, italic or underlined. You can see here bold, italic, underline. Next you have font family where you can change the font, you can change the size of the font, you can even highlight the text. Here you have different colors of the text and various options. So let us use these options one by one. So let us see how to change the font, style of the font and size. So to do all this, first click the font family menu arrow and then select the Times New Roman. So children, this is the font group here. Click on this arrow button. By default it is showing me Calibri. It may show any other different, and when you click on this, it will show you different types of fonts. In this you can select any one which you like. I liked Times New Roman, so I have selected this one. So after selecting the font, what you have to do? If you want bold, if you want italic or underlined, you can even click that. You can see here it is highlighted bold, italic and underline. You can also change the size of the font, like here it is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so on. If you want the font, that is the writing in smaller in size, you can choose a smaller number, and if you want bigger size of the writing, you can choose a larger number. So children, not only the font can be changed, size can be changed, but you can also change the color of the text. So you can change the color by just clicking on text color drop down menu and then select any color you want. It may be blue color, it may be green, purple or any other. So you can see here this color, it is highlighted. That means the entire text is in this color. So to select that, what you have to do, I have already told you. go to the beginning of the line, that is before D, and then using your left mouse button, drag the mouse completely till the end of the line and then release. Then go to text color and then select any of the color you want and then select it. The entire text will change into that color. Is it clear, children? Next we will see how to save a document. To save a document, click WordPad button and then you get an option called save. You can do that, or you can directly click on save button, which is present on the quick access toolbar present in title bar. So when you click on save button, one is here from the WordPad button, or you can use here this one. This is called as save button in the quick access. You can use both of them, and when you click on save, a save as dialog box appears. So this is called as save as dialog box, and here you can see file name. I have given here trial because I am just showing you, so I have written trial. You can give your name or any other name you like. So after giving this name to the file, you can select the desired drive and the folder you want, like documents, music, pictures, video, desktop, or you can see here Windows 7 C, that is drive C, drive D, anywhere you want to save. You can select it and then click on save button, which is present at the bottom. When you click on save button, your document gets saved. Is it clear how to save a document? And lastly, we have closing WordPad, or you can also say exiting WordPad. So to exit the WordPad, you can click on again WordPad button. So this is your WordPad button, which is in blue in color. When you click on this, a list of menu appears, and in that you can click on exit. So when you click on exit, the WordPad document gets closed. So children, this is all about the WordPad. So if you have a laptop or a computer in your home, you can just practice it.